How's it going, guys? Good morning. So today I'm going to talk about wealth, acquiring wealth, because it seems to me that there's just this common misconception with acquiring wealth. And honestly, I'm only 23 years old and I am nowhere near where I want to be financially. Feel free to exit the video if you do not want to take advice from someone who's not rich yet, at least financially, and at least not yet. If you really think about it, what is money? Like, actually, money is simply a measure of value. You know, it captures value, it literally quantifies value. If you manage to accrue a lot of it, then in theory, you should be someone who is valuable. I think it was Naval Ravikant who said that if he somehow had the ability to just reset all of the money in the world, like literally imagine that all of the wealth, all of the money in the world just got redistributed equally between everyone. Like the 7 billion people on earth, they somehow tomorrow magically wake up and we all have $15,000 and that's our starting point. Eventually, it'll literally just end up in the hands of the same people. Because being wealthy is how you think. It's in the actions you do. It's how you operate. Money, which is quite literally a store of value, will inevitably get attracted to other high value individuals. So I used to play this game called Halo, and in Halo, as in most of the other video games, I guess, you got assigned a rank, a skill level, a quantifiable number that represented your value. Very similar to money in a way, because it's capturing value, it's capturing skill level, it's capturing ability. And by the way, how all of this worked is you get paired with players of your same or very similar ability. And as you won games and leveled up your skill level, you essentially got paired with higher ability players, right? Higher ranked players. So it got harder and harder to level up. Anyways, there was this one day that I was at my friend's house. He's like, I don't know, he's like a level 7 or something. And I just started playing on his account. I just started grinding his account. By the way, I was like a level 43, which was pretty damn high. So when I'm playing in my friend's account, like literally disguised as my friend, disguised as that level 7, it's so fun to me because I get paired with all these noobs essentially, which I just run over. And I just spent like a whole afternoon just grinding and leveling him up. And by the end of the night, this guy is literally like level 30 or something. I literally like remember the end of the night, my friend's just fucking ecstatic, flexing his badge, his level 30. Now what do you think happened? Yep, not even a week went by and this guy is like back to like level 7. He reverted back to his original skill level. So when he was all happy and shit because of the fact that I leveled him up to a level 30, in the grand scheme of things, I wasn't doing him a favor because it wasn't him, you know? His account was literally unplayable. I mean, this guy was even scared to play because he knew that he would get paired with players who were beyond his ability, with players who actually were level 30. But see, this is the same concept as with like the lotto mentality analogy where like a guy just wins the lotto and like a year passes and he's right back to where he started. You can't cheat value, you know? I mean, these guys wake up one day all of a sudden with $500 million in their bank account and you may think that they're rich, but they're not actually. They're just like my friend with the level 30 rank. Essentially, they'll revert back to their skill level. In this case, their fucking money level, if you want to call it like that. Because they didn't even get there in the first place. But see, once you understand this concept that you can't cheat value because it'll just gravitate or just propel towards other valuable things or people in this instance, then you can stop focusing on chasing the money or chasing the tangible and just focus on becoming a valuable person, a person who will attract that value. This concept is quite literally applicable to any other asset really, like your health. I'm not sure how to not sound condescending saying this, but if me and a fat guy trade bodies, I guarantee you that in 1 year, that guy will fatten me up to where he is right now and I will trim him down to where I am right now. Because again, wealth, in this case, physical wealth is dictated by the same rules. It's how you think, it's your attitude, it's how you operate. There is no doubt in my mind that if I drop off a super successful motherfucker, and excuse my language, a high value individual who is self-made, and I drop him off in the middle of nowhere, it'll just be a matter of time before he reacquires everything. And how much time? I don't know. God only knows. But make no mistake, he will get there because he has the mentality. He'll keep reading books. He'll keep exercising. He'll keep praying, meditating, learning. He'll keep on doing the things that made him acquire that value. Because the money, the physique, the happiness, whatever asset we're trying to measure will eventually get attracted to where it belongs. To competence, to skill level, to value. But what does that tell us? Don't obsess over chasing money. Obsess over becoming a valuable person. Because valuable, wealthy people understand that the physical, the tangible, monetary riches will come as a product of being a high value individual. So just like Naval Ravikant said, if you allow sufficient time, eventually the money will just redisperse, will reallocate to where it belongs, to skill level, to value, to competence. The money will end up in the hands of the same people. Because remember, money is just a tool, literally a physical paper with a number written on it that measures value. Its sole purpose is to capture value. Thus, focus on providing value, on becoming a valuable person, and you will be golden.